Hi, so I'm William, son of Athena, ready to review Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Chalice of the Gods by Riordan. The plot is basically to help a minor god by the name of Ganymede to get his chalice that allows users to gain immortality. However, the reason we are here in this quest is because Percy needs quests to get letters of recommendation to New Rome University. Exactly. He's done so many quests, but okay. He's like, okay, I will do it. Whatever. He brings Annabeth, this genius and planner of the group, to help him navigate interesting situations, and Grover assists by using his satyr talents. The book's epigraph is dedicated to Percy Jackson's show. Yes. To the actors Walker, Leah, and Arian. And so, funny enough, the Percy Jackson show, which is the first book adaptation of The Lightning Thief, is wrapping finale this Tuesday. So, like, crazy. So funny. A reference to the book's opening line is an experience in itself because it kind of mirrors the first book's line. The stakes of the book didn't seem very high, in my opinion. But there are plenty more to experience in the other series, like Trials of Apollo or the Heroes of Olympus. Or, yeah, something like that. There was so many different books to choose from. So, also, college is tricky to apply, but the writing is empowering and very neurotypical in how Rick promotes college application. In my notes, I said, yeah, he did so much for the demigod role. This is outrageously funny. But, I mean, Percy has to accept new quests of his own, which are something very new for him personally, I think. I will give this to Rick. I do love position backstory. It weaves into the story masterfully that gets completed by Trials of Apollo, which is right here. So if you need a reference, this is a pretty good book right here. So I'm going to sip on my Greek yogurt. It says, let the adventure... Sorry, it's not showing you. Does it show you there? Okay, let the adventure begin. Yes. So lovely, man. I love it. Let's get to the next point. So, I agree. Why do the gods keep losing their magical items? Like, why do they even lose this? The Chalice of the Gods. Why would they lose it? You know what I mean? Like, I honestly, like, why? Why do you want to lose it? Anyway, I think that Zeus and his mythos are very easily explained through humor, straight dialogue. Zeus steals his thunder from the story of Greek mythology. LOL. Right? So, like, so many gods, like, lose, like the lightning thief, the lightning, master bolt. And, like, gods have their magic items, then lose it, and then ask them you got to find it. Like, why? Sorry, I got mixed up. Mixed up notes. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. Also, there are some new gods and new powers against our heroes. It has not many high stakes, as I told you before. But in Trials of Apollo, you notice that Percy's okay. So, anyway, it's cool. Anyone who reads it will acknowledge and like this for what it is. I have a feeling Grover's autistic. I relate with the people-pleasing aspect. Grover may be Asperger person like me. Also, the overwhelming stimulus. Also, the genius Annabeth is a remarkable woman, and architecture requires planning. No wonder why she's an excellent warrior. Overall, Grover is a loving, supportive, sensitive soul in this book and is so particularly brave, especially brave. Percy underwent some serious life changes, for sure, in this book, and made light of it, and really embraced his empathetic heart towards some situations in the book. This might be a particularly lackluster novel, or what I call novella, but there is some character development. And I feel Rick needs to rest this show as a producer, even helping write intros for the Rick Riordan imprint books. If you didn't know, that's what they are. I am reading A Drop of Venom, which is a really YA fantasy book that's based on like Indian kind of inspired background plus the Medusa POV. So very interesting way of looking at things. I also find that he is just, reading a lot, doing his Gaelic literature studies, and he was going to do a PhD, but he chose the show instead, which I'm very grateful, but he could have gone and done those things, I think that in most of the books here, the gods are kind of out of touch with reality as it is. And I get secondhand embarrassment and wanting to do something for these characters. Read the synopsis online, but you can go ahead and read this book when you have time, okay? When you have downtime, okay? And I do think it's the return of Percy's unfinished backstory to how he's at New Rome University. And after reading this book, I want a novel written in Annabeth's voice. There's a moment in the book where I think that the comedy everywhere here, there's a bunch, is a superpower of Rick's writing, and sometimes annoying. Yes, annoying. And he accepts his faith. Radical acceptance is his book, and I appreciate it dearly from my main guy, Percy Jackson. The next book is Wrath of the Triple Goddess, and thank you for watching this book. Oh, what video? Will you read this book or not, or watch my video? Who knows? Thanks. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Enjoy your afternoon, wherever you're experiencing this video.